In case you haven't noticed recently, there's been this trend of women just talking. They've been yapping a lot. A little bit too much, if you ask me. Them niggas back in the day gave them too much freedom, you know. So women have, you know, they've forgotten the fact that, all right, let me chill. So this video we're going to be reacting to is the best male hobbies according to women. So let's get into it.
Can your hobbies make you more hot? Can they make you less hot? Recently, an organization called Date Psychology surveyed 840 men and women, asking them a series of questions to find out what the most and least attractive male hobbies are. And today,
I got it. Most attractive, mercenary, Al-Qaeda stopper, beheader, executioner. Let me think. Border wall builder, least attractive, pastor, a nigga with a 9-to-5 job. That's a hobby. Sure, why not? You get my point. Let's continue.
we're going to go through it. We're going to look at the least attractive hobbies. We're going to look at
We
the
already
most
know
attractive
where it's gonna
hobbies.
go.
And let me warn you now, guys. Some of these hobbies on this list are going to...
This is how it's gonna go. Most attractive are ones that can benefit her. Least attractive are the ones that don't benefit her.
upset you, because some of these hobbies on this list are our hobbies. Number 10, least attractive hobby that a man can have according to women is makeup.
What? What? This is so out of the realm of even being a thing. What niggas do you know that have makeup as a hobby? Maybe some fagulas, but I don't know any regular guys where makeup is a what? Sure, I'll grant you that, but that's such not a thing that I were like. This seems what?
Number 8, cigars. Cigars as a hobby. I get it. If you're just like smoking Black and Mild constantly, like hanging out the side of your window, 100%, that's super weird. This is an easy thing to not look cool while doing. Are you guys familiar with the Italian?
Well, let me say this as a fan of tobacco. As you can tell from my profile pic, fuck you. Nicotine is great. Don't start smoking, kids. But hey, if you do, you look cool doing it. Tobacco is great. It's a cool hobby to get into because of the differences in the types of tobacco and the differences in how in their flavor profile, depending on where they're grown and depending on which family of tobacco it's from, how it's filled, how it's cut, whether it's flavored, the different flavors you can get from it, whether it's flavored or it's not. It's actually a very cool hobby to get into. I got into cigars at 18 when I shouldn't have been because it's illegal, but shout out to me. I like cigars. Cigars is a fucking cool hobby. It's a hobby of gentlemen.
Number 4, arguing online.
I feel called out right now.
Again, dude. What are you into? I like fighting online. About what? Anything.
Essentially, what she's saying is she doesn't like she's retarded. That's what I'm trying to say here. Is that she's incapable of engaging in the type of verbal duels that this man is probably interested in, such as myself and many others. But nobody's forcing you to engage. Too much. Why? Who is the nigga who allowed for them to feel as though they should have opinions that need to be said and heard about men? That's my main contention with that's
No. The debate thing. Tell him to debate me. Tell him to debate me. You would never debate me.
what's wrong with the exchanging of ideas and taking them to task? If you have a worldview and you hold so adherently to it, you're adamant about it, and then there's another individual who doesn't, who has an opposite view or maybe a different take, what's wrong with hashing that out and having a discussion or a debate or a conversation about it? That's interesting. It's interesting to people. What's the problem? Oh, I know the problem. They're too dumb to actually engage in it. And when they engage in it, they get called out for being frauds, for pretending to be smart. As we see with a lot of female political commentators online, a lot of them are fucking stupid. And that's just the case. And they're not interesting. They just look like something. Or they're pushed by a propaganda machine. And you know who you are, or you know who they are. You're like, how the fuck are they famous? How do they get this much engagement when they're not interesting and they're not saying anything new or compelling? They're not making an argument that is unheard of or a unique twist on it. Something to think about. Open your fucking cereal box and think about it.
That is the nerdiest thing I've ever heard. And I did speech and debate in high school. It could be argued that this is a synonym for Reddit. Again, I like Reddit. I think Reddit is one of the best platforms on the internet. One of the few bastions of what I think the internet should kind of look like is Reddit. But my hobby is not arguing with other people on Reddit. I'm not damning the things. It's if it's your hobby. I will admit that I did argue with a few people when we uploaded our first few videos. Argued with a couple guys. I don't know if I argued with them. I just got them. You know? That's how guys who argue online probably think too. It's like, I'm not arguing, I'm getting them. That's what a lawyer does.
Well, that's kind of
not a hobby.
It's kind of a low IQ take. It may be some of them, sure, but it's more of an exchanging of ideas. Iron sharpens iron. Is it steel sharpens iron? Sharpens iron? Whatever the fuck. You get my point. You need conflict in order for your ideas to be tested. In order for them to stand the test of time, there has to be conflict in order for people to see who the victor is. That's all. What do you think philosophy is? You think all them Greek niggas was just, I believe what I believe and you believe what you believe and that's it? No, nigga. They were debating all the time. They were butting heads all the time. That's what it is. The same thing with philosophy, the same thing with religion, the same thing with ethics, principles, anything that is different. There's arguments for it. Steak or pizza versus burgers. I guarantee you, if you look this up right now, there is a video or a multitude of videos that go into the pros and cons of both. Because it's fun. Because it's interesting to compare things and to compare ideas. There's nothing wrong with this hobby. Again, women don't like it because they can't engage in these things effectively because they're not interested and they're not interesting. They just have to, be.
Number 3, poor. Being poor? Oh, but Jesse didn't want to write it. We might get demonetized if we write poor. Should I say corn?
Sure, that's what they do on TikTok. Fine.
All right. Corn.
But then again, understand the reason why they don't like it. And it's not a hobby. It's more like
right out of the gate.
It's more like a
this is what I'm about.
It's not a hobby. Porn isn't a hobby. It's a service that meets a biological and psychological, I guess you will call it, biological and psychological need. It's not a hobby. Over abusing it, meaning watching it consistently, makes your brain form a habit. It becomes habitual for you, but it's not a fucking hobby. What are you talking about? This is as I stated earlier, the reason they don't like this is because it takes them out of the picture. Because now your sexual needs are met, which means that you're less likely to engage in social interactions with them, meaning you're less likely to spend money on them. Less likely to... You get my point. Let's continue.
Kudos to you for bravery. Much better to just come out with it and admit stuff and be about it than to bury it. This one's real tricky, dude. This one's real tricky. It's your hobby. I'm not a guy who's like, dude, don't goon. I'm too old for that. All right? Dude, as a hobby, I think in general, if that's your hobby, I don't know if that's healthy. Number 3 least attractive hobby a guy can have is any sort of. Number 2.
Also, just so I can make myself clear, I don't advocate for niggas watching porn. I think it is not a good habit to form. It kind of makes you, it sedates you, and it makes you less motivated to go after the things that you're biologically hardwired for. Also, fuck them bitches. I have I have multiple videos talking about OnlyFans whores and porn stars. So if you're interested, go watch those so you can get my full breakdown.
All right. We are now at the number one least
All right,
attractive
let's see what number one is.
hobby that a man can have.
The makeup should have been number one because it
I really don't have any
signifies
idea
being
what it
gay.
is. Heroin?
But whatever, let's go.
Sip of
Let's see
coffee.
what
I hope
number
it's not
one is.
caffeine. The number one least attractive hobby that a man can have, according to women, is manos.
Of fucking course. You want to know why they don't like it? Because it puts men in a sexual advantageous position. That's why they don't like it. The number one hobby bitches don't like is engineering. Why? Because it allows niggas to learn shit in math. Like, nigga, it's not emotional. All it is pointing out truths. Of course, there are some niggas who put ethics behind it. Whatever. People are gonna do whatever they want. But pointing out things that are true, because it puts them in an advantageous position over women, that's why they don't like it. But in actuality, this actually benefits them in the long run because it creates more. I know why they don't like it. I forgot. It's because it allows for men who aren't naturally gifted in that way or naturally geared towards the prescriptions of this or understanding the prescriptions of this without being taught. It allows for the niggas who don't know that a chance, and they don't want to be tricked. But if they actually adopt the principle, they actually adopt the facts that are taught, then they'll benefit from it as well.
Sphere.
Huh?
Is that like guys on the internet?
Stop standing like a nerd.
Don't be
Nigga,
a balance.
hold on. Nigga, don't pretend like you don't know what it is. That's like niggas to this day pretending that they don't know who Andrew Tate is. Nigga, you know who Andrew Tate is. Who's Michael Jackson? I never heard of that nigga. Nigga, you know who Michael Jackson is. You don't have to like the nigga, but you know the fucking name. Come on. I don't like Taylor Swift. I don't listen to her music, rather. But I know her name. Let's not pretend. Is that manosphere? Is that like nigga shit? Bro, come on. Stop pretending because your girl is watching the video. You know what it is. You've seen a few videos. You probably agree with some of the things some of these guys have said. Let's stop it.
Bro, when you live life chasing your balance,
You're gonna have a hard time replacing me.
I mean, what do I have to say about this? 98% of our audience is male, and a lot of them are young men. And I do acknowledge that there are specific challenges and hardships that young men have to deal with, and I don't know if they are currently given the amount of attention that I think they should. But like, I think that like this just preys on that fact and is sort of a perverse, nerdy way of handling that stuff.
Listen.
So I don't know. One of the reasons we started this channel, and more I want to like have those conversations with you guys and help you navigate some of those things in ways that like I either did or didn't have people to help me navigate those things when I was younger. So yeah. Luckily, they are attracted to some stuff, huh, guys?
Okay, so his critique of the manosphere is that it exists. He acknowledges that there are men, a large proportion, who have problems in life, whether that be career, that be their fitness, that be their finances. And the main thing, in which is the crux of all this, their relationships with women. So you acknowledge that there's a problem. Well, what the manosphere, which is number one, which is stated here, does or attempts to do is to recognize those problems as well and come up with solutions as to how to navigate these problems, or come up for reasons as to why these problems exist, and at least give you the knowledge as to why you're feeling this way. And in some instances, give you some actionable steps to be able to come out of that rut. What exactly is wrong with that? What exactly is wrong about being nerdy? Everything that exists at a high level, everything that exists, the shirt that you're wearing, it was made by fucking nerds because of the machines that are needed, the plants that are grown, the harvesters that are needed to get the plants, the inks that exist. You think niggas just threw shit together and then, oops, magic fucking colors? No, nigga. Every fucking thing that exists, everything in this room requires research, requires niggas who are ultra dedicated, requires nerds, everything. So to shit on niggas who have seen a problem and have tested theories and have come to the internet with information and knowledge to be able to help others who are facing similar problems, and niggas who are viewing this because they recognize they have a problem as well and they want solutions to it, to try to kind of like sneak diss them, I don't respect that and I don't like it. And I understand why he's doing it, because he wants to be safe, because he has a girl, because he doesn't want to have problems, and I understand that. But you have to be a little bit more understanding and not so quick to attack men when they solve problems. Because when they solve female problems, when they solve sexual problems, I don't like niggas who do that. Men need help too. And what's wrong with men getting help and men giving help? Y'all want niggas to just somehow magically fit? Let me chill, because I'm gonna go on a rant, because I really hate that shit. I really hate that there are men out there who just don't think that men should have help when it comes to problems. Bitches have gay therapy. They have fucking feminist therapists who tell them that everything they do is right and that their farts smell like sunshine and rainbows. Whatever that smells like. Probably fucking magma and sodomy, but whatever. So stop sneak dissing niggas. Men need help and they get help. There's nothing wrong with that. Now let's go to the most attractive hobbies so I can stop my diatribe.
We are here, guys. There is hope. I'm not just telling you what's wrong with you. I'm giving you some stuff that might attract the opposite sex. All right. Number 5, most attractive hobby a man can have, according to women, is woodworking. Dude, this is like, again, everyone was given a list and they had to be like, okay, yeah, that would be attractive if someone did that. Like, of course, woodwork, like working with wood, a super attractive thing. Nick Offerman. Woodwork.
This is
Number
gay.
4,
This isn't real. Next one.
cooking. I totally get this. It's attractive to be able to.
This is okay. So let me change my statement that I made at the beginning, where I said that it's going to be ones that they don't like are going to be the ones that don't benefit them, and the ones they like are going to be the ones that do benefit them. I'm taking this back. As I stated, like in the middle of this video, women lie. So what they're doing is lying. They're probably going in the same way in the same way they say they're like nice guys. In the same way they say they're like dad bods. In the same way they say they like good men with good jobs. That's probably what this is going to be based off of those two. Woodworking and cooking. Don't no bitch give a fuck about if a nigga can whittle a fucking stick or fucking put a pizza in the oven. Who cares? That's not something women care about. Come on. I'm retarded, but I'm not stupid.
Dude, cooking is so attractive. I just read 2 Anthony Bourdain books, and I was thinking,
oh, Anthony Bourdain, the nigga who listen, I already got into my fucking manosphere bag. I'm not gonna do it again. But Anthony Bourdain, come on, R.I.P.
Anthony Bourdain is so known. The Bear, oh, girls love The Bear. We're all buying expensive white T-shirts because of this guy. Maddie Matheson, not a traditionally attractive man, but he's got zaddy status because.
Oh, that's gay. Never call another man that. And also, women don't find this nigga sexually attractive. Let's stop it, please. I guarantee you, if we look at the analytics of what is his name, Maddie Matheson's channel, it's mostly niggas. Let's stop it. Let's stop lying to ourselves to give the fat niggas hope. There is no hope, my nigga. Unless you get with another fat bitch. But then the fat bitch want the nigga with the 6-pack abs. So there is no hope. It's all downhill from here. Stop it. Women don't find this guy sexually attractive. They may think he's interesting because guys are interesting. They kind of have to be. But they don't think he's sexually attractive. Let's stop it.
Because the mohawk knows how to cook. This one makes sense. If anything, I'm surprised it's at number 4. Makes me salivate for number 3. Number 3, most attractive hobby according to women. Playing instruments. My jealousy's bubbling.
This is the first real
I
one
think
I'll
this
say.
is a best case scenario,
This is the
worst
first.
case scenario.
This is
And
the
quite
first
honestly,
one that
I'm
I'll say.
surprised that
Yeah, I
cooking is
agree
not
with this. This
above
makes
playing
sense.
instruments. I think when someone sees, oh, playing an instrument, they're thinking John Mayer. They're thinking this guy's gonna doodle on a guitar and he's gonna Dominic Fike me a song like I'm in Euphoria or something. But guess what else is an instrument? The trumpet. Guess what else is an instrument?
Woodwinds.
The tuba.
Fucking clarinets.
I'm not saying those are unattractive instruments.
Fucking Japanese
to play,
flute. Shout out to that.
But a guy who's good at guitar,
Glockenspiel.
100% attractive. A guy who's bad
The
at the
cello.
violin, maybe not. Being
Nigga, the drum
bad
pad,
at an
nigga.
instrument quickly
Shout out
goes
to
from
Fruit
being
Loops.
very cool to being annoying and douchey. Number 2, foreign languages. It's more of a thing than a hobby, isn't it? And I think we're getting into like Twilight novel arena of women imagining men that don't exist. This is the first one that I'm like, all right,
What's attractive about that?
okay, you're getting fooled. If some guy's like, oh yeah, like my hobby is learning foreign languages, he's trying to appear like he is something that he probably is not. Sorry, ladies, that guy does not exist.
What's
Unless you're
attractive about
Xiaoma
that?
NYC, you're probably lying.
Or or sabbatical from Tommy from the Sabbatical channel, or Mr. Bald from Bald and Bankrupt. Shout out to them. Or Lao Shu, RIP.
We've made it. We went through all of the non-attractive ones. We've gone through a bunch of the attractive ones. We finally reached the number 1 most attractive hobby a man can have according to women. If you do this, you're probably doing okay, gentlemen. And if you don't do it, maybe you should pick it up. Number 1 most attractive hobby that a man can have according to women is looking on Facebook Marketplace at old Japanese cars that are broken. All right, for real though, the number 1 most attractive hobby that a man can have according to women is reading.
What the? Nick? What? Ah. I said it. It's all lies. I have yet to ever, in my years of life on this planet, come into contact with a woman who has found me attractive, who has liked me, who has shown interest, because I read. What? Nigga, I read a lot of books because I'm interested in knowledge. It's not. It isn't. What? You know what this list actually should be? Because I'm tired of these bitches lying. You know what this list should actually be? It should be fitness, money. That's it. And I would say game in there, but as we saw from the least attractive the manosphere, they don't like niggas actually learning about how to do these things. They just want niggas to know. So I'm gonna leave it out, but it's kind of like it's kind of a run, not a runner up, whatever. It's honorary. Fitness and money, look good and have a lot of money. That's the true list. But that's not flattering to women. So they say dumb things like woodworking and cooking and foreign languages and reading. Niggas, when is the last time a woman has ever who has found you attractive, who you have slept with? Did she sleep with you because you were reading the fucking Bible, bro? Because you were in the OT? You was reading about Noah and fucking and Lot and all them niggas? Really? This is a scam. This is a scam. Do not redeem. If you are a nigga and you're watching this video, do not take it seriously, as I stated earlier, because they lie. They say things to make themselves look better, because if they told the truth, it wouldn't be flattering for them. Because the truth is, they want a nigga who's ripped, with a lot of money, with a big dick, and has game. That's it. They don't care if they really don't care if the nigga's smart. They don't care if the nigga can cook. They don't care if the nigga can make a chair out of pine. Who cares, bro? Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, this one's free. You ever heard of a library? This one's awesome. This one's easy. Easier than woodworking.
It's
definitely
a lie.
Easier than cooking.
It's a
Cooking is
lie,
a good
though.
one, though. Playing instrument, definitely easier than playing it. We can all do it. We just got to do it. Should I start sharing books that I'm reading with you guys? You guys want to start a book club? Should we do that? Should we start a Discord? Are we becoming best friends right now? Dudes, if you can prove to me that you read 16 books by my birthday, March 19th, I will buy you a pizza. I'll do it, dude. I'll figure it out. Guys, let's get hotter together, dude. Let's make the boys smarter. We're bettering ourselves together. I'm surprised exercise didn't make the list, but I encourage you to do that too. I've been running lately and I love it. Read. Let's read, cook, woodwork, and let's stop marijuana. I love you.
All right, so this was a terrible list. It was filled with a bunch of lies, a lot of falsehoods, a lot of trying to make themselves seem more flattering than they actually are. I went on that diatribe about the manosphere one because I get passionate about men being successful. Cause I don't like to see niggas I don't like to see niggas in themselves. That's over shit. That can be fixed because there are solutions out there. I don't like seeing niggas, take the final solution. I don't like seeing that shit because that's what niggas do when they're confronted with these problems. But bitches are like, nah, we don't like that you're coming out of a rut. We don't like that you're not thinking about ending yourself anymore. Anyway, this was a lie. As I stated, the true top hobbies would be making a lot of money, being ripped, being in shape. That's it. Stop falling for the lies. Fucking and stop being gay as well. Like legitimately stop being a sodomite for real. Just stop it.
This kitchen is so hard to clean. If only there was an easier way.
Hi, I'm Derek Bum. Say goodbye to daily stains and dirty surfaces with new Kitchen Gun.
This sink is filthy, but just 3 shots from Kitchen Gun, and it sparkles like new. Look how it cleans this greasy hob.
Goodbye, dirt.
Grubby tiles.
I love you, Kitchen Gun.
Rusty taps.
Bang, bang.
You can even use it on the washing up.
There, all clean
Again. New Kitchen Gun, now with laser sight and night vision for after dark cleaning.